Hello, soul listeners. This is Aura, and this is a Twin Flame Journey. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the all button so that you are notified of when I'm publishing content. So, without further delay, let's get into these channeled messages. And I am not using any cards whatsoever. I am just sitting here at the mic, and I do have my notebook out. So, with a pen, and let's kind of see what comes out for this Aquarius full moon. I'm hearing the word adventure. Like someone saying to themselves, well, I've done that before, and, I think I'm ready for something new, or I'm ready for something different. And it's kind of like they think of something else, and they feel like, oh, that could be exciting. But then they sit back on it, and they say, well, I've done that before too. And then it kind of feels like they go through this cycle a little bit for a period of time, and then they kind of realize, well, I've done that as well before. But I feel like some of these instances have also made them think of their divine twin, and it's almost like they kind of find themselves wondering about them. And I feel like I almost can kind of see them going to search for them, maybe online, social media, and it's almost like they can't find them. And they go on other platforms, or they go to somewhere else to see if they can find them, or if they can see what they're up to. And it's almost like their heart drops because they can't find them. And it's like at the same time they realize something. It's like, where did they go? Are they gone forever? It's kind of like that moment. And it is almost like they dropped off the face of the earth, or it's like they can't find them for whatever reason. I feel like somebody was blocked here, because I'm seeing that red circle with the line through it. And it kind of appears that way. Maybe someone did get blocked, one or the other, or both of you blocked one another, but it's like they're remembering something in particular. Maybe a particular moment, or something that they wanted to do, and they were thinking of this, and it kind of made them think of their divine twin. But at the same time, it almost like it kind of makes them sad. It makes them sad because it's like all of those moments, all of those memories seem very distant. And it's almost like that's all they have. That's all they have of their twin, and it makes them very sad. Like it's long gone. And it's like, to them, it's like, what happened? What happened since then? What happened to those moments? And they're wondering about their divine twin, and how their life has also changed. This is something else that they're wondering about, how they have changed. What do they look like now? But at the same time, they can't find them. But there is something else here. It feels like the divine is doing this on purpose, actually, making it so that they can't see them just yet. They can't take a glimpse into their life just yet, because there is something that the divine wants them to realize or see before they see them, before they even realize anything just yet. And there is this heavy realization of them. There's also a dream. There's a dream that they have had as well. And it's almost like they want to talk to their twin about it, their divine twin about this dream. And I feel like it has it's almost like the two of you have a similar dream. But also something else that I'm picking up here. It is not that the two of you have, maybe there are some blockages that were happening in the past, but it's like someone has been either unblocked or a doorway has opened. And now I'm seeing an envelope. Almost like someone has sent something, news, some sort of news or some sort of communication, possibly in the mail, that maybe someone did not get or receive. This doesn't necessarily have to mean digital. And I'm also seeing somebody pack their bags. Because whoever this is, it's just like they're ready to try something new, but also at the same time, they have been very hesitant in the past. They have been feeling very fearful of the changes that could happen to them. I've tried to, I've tried this, which is different, but I've done that before. But I've tried this, but then they sit back and realize I've done that before. I kind of visualize someone packing their bag and kind of eliminating a lot of things, getting rid of some things, and possibly packing very light. Maybe they're going on a trip somewhere that they have not been. And I also see someone possibly maybe taking a train as well, catching a train. I've never been on a train before. Maybe I will catch a train and just go somewhere I have never been, because I'm interested in changes. But I feel like what they don't understand is that these changes are going to lead to something very successful. And I'm not really hearing anything specific for this, but it is something very successful and expansive. I'm also hearing false twin flame. Whoever it is that is packing up, perhaps they were dealing with a false twin flame. They were dealing with someone who I feel like on a soulful level perhaps reminded them of their true twin flame. But also, I feel like this relationship, this marriage, whatever this is, this kind of awakened them to something that they have been avoiding for quite some time. I kind of see somebody wearing like a mask like that they wear to a costume party. Kind of like in the olden days, when they had ballroom parties or things like that, to that nature. I feel like I'm also kind of hearing my family is very rich. My family is very rich. So I feel like maybe their family of the false twin flame could have come from a very successful, rich family. And it almost seems like they are very successful. Maybe they are very traditional. Maybe they go to church quite often. But there's something here, like it's almost like there's something here about this where this false twin flame, how they presented themselves, and it almost seems like it kind of rubbed them the wrong way. You know, it kind of made them realize this is not it. This is not who I am. This partnership is not for me. This marriage is not for me. So they could be getting divorced from this person, separating, going their separate ways, going into a new direction. And now, I don't know why, but I'm also seeing, I'm almost seeing like a judicial individual wearing like a black robe, and they have like the wig on their head and stuff. So I'm seeing that for this. So perhaps they did have to go to court. They had to get divorced. Proceedings had to happen, and I'm kind of hearing 8 months. 8 months that this went down, like this transpired. And they had to, maybe they had assets together. They had things that they had to sort out materialistically. But I'm also hearing that perhaps this false twin flame was somewhat very selfish. I feel like they really wanted a lot of some of the things that this other partner, this divine twin of this partnership, that they wanted a lot. And I'm hearing electrical, maybe a computer, something along the lines of electrical equipment, very expensive, possibly. And I'm also hearing somebody's father is very wealthy to this false twin flame. It is almost like their family has some type of generational wealth or generational business here. I'm hearing somebody has had to start over. Someone has had to start over. They've had to have a clean slate. And I feel like because they've had to have a clean slate, they have been wondering about their twin flame. And I'm hearing the word despair. I feel like they've maybe gotten a little bit desperate, wondering about their divine twin. They've been getting hunches and stuff. But I feel like they have been feeling lost. Almost like they don't know what direction to go towards. But they have been, I feel like they have been kind of looking for their divine twin to find out what they have been up to. Maybe some time has passed, possibly. Maybe there has been a lack of communication. But I'm hearing that whoever it is that their twin is, whoever this is, they're very mature. It is almost like adult puberty was the words that I was thinking of. It's like they've reached this point of adult puberty, maturity. I feel like especially for these particular channeled messages, it is almost like the reason being for this wondering, curiosity, is also because when they were dealing with a false twin flame, I feel like it forced them to evolve as well, to mature, to put something finally to rest. And it's almost like they were forced by the divine to do this. It's almost like the divine pretty much said, no more. It is time to put this to rest. It is time to reach a level But how does this story end? Does this story have an ending? I feel like there have been also I do also feel like some interferences happened here with this new start, this new beginning that this divine twin has been kind of searching for. And I do feel like it kind of stems from the false twin flame family. Like it's almost like their family possibly attempted to interfere. I'm also hearing maybe there has been a little bit of theft, possibly theft of finances. But I feel like someone is very focused on something though right now. Very focused. And kind of searching for their true soulful family, where they belong in this world. And I feel like with that energy, they have been searching for their divine twin. What has their divine twin been up to? And that's what is bringing them into this state of, well, what's happening with them? Very interesting. I'm not sure how to end this. This is a first. So, I feel like a doorway has opened though, because I'm kind of seeing a path, and there's trees, and the sun is shining, and it's shining on this very specific path. And I feel like it's not for whoever they were dealing with in the past. It's not for the false twin flame. It's not for, the other individuals that they were dealing with in the past. But it comes with taking a step, or taking a leap of faith, or making some type of change in their life that they have been doing. And I'm also hearing, prepare for a message, prepare to hear from them. Maybe you haven't heard from them in a while. Whoever this message is for. Okay. I feel I want to say this. Someone needs to, there's something about a home or moving into a home, or someone getting a home together. Okay, so I'm going to leave you there with these messages. This was a first. If you enjoyed these, if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and give this video a hype if you enjoyed these channeled messages. But until next time, I'm Aura, and this is A Twin Flame Journey.